The battle over your ballot is in the hands of the state's highest court.
Yep, they are expected to decide whether the new electoral districts can stay in place, and that could have a major impact for this year's election turnout. Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is in Raleigh with that for us tonight.
Michael, the attorneys don't even want some of the justices to hear this case.
Right, there are a few of them they want to step aside, but nobody can force them to do that.
An initial victory for Republicans as 3 judges decide the districts they drew for Congress and the General Assembly can stand.
The court said this is a political question. We cannot resolve this at the trial court level. Either the Supreme Court or the legislature needs to ultimately deal with this issue.
Even though they ruled in favor of the Republicans, dozens of times in the decision, the judges described the districts as being the result of intentional pro-Republican partisan redistricting. I asked Republican House Speaker Tim Moore about that. Does that in any way undermine what you all have been saying for the last few months, that this was not generated based on partisan data?
No, I disagree respectfully with that finding because, partisan data wasn't taken into account when the maps were drawn. It reflects that demographic breakdown of the state.
It's my hope that the highest court in our state will take those same set of facts and decide that there was partisan gerrymandering.
The case moves now to the state Supreme Court, where there are 7 justices and most of them are Democrats. On Wednesday, Republicans asked Democratic Justice Anita Earls to recuse herself from the case because she used to run one of the groups involved in it. They also want Democratic Justice Sam Ervin off of it because he's up for re-election. The other side called for Republican Justice Phil Berger Jr. to step aside because his father runs the Senate.
It does not appear at this point as if any of the justices is going to step away, but if we end up with some sort of partisan ruling, I think both sides will be able to point to the justices and say, look, we could have expected this.
The justices decided a few weeks ago that it's going to be up to each of them individually to decide whether to recuse themselves. The court has not set a hearing date yet to hear the case over these maps. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
And remember, CBS 17 is your local election headquarters. Whether it's the state's voting maps or candidates joining or dropping out of the race, we have you covered. Just download our CBS 17 News app or visit CBS 17.